The A-Team became a staple of 1980s television, known for its action-packed episodes and unforgettable characters. With its iconic cast and thrilling storylines, the show quickly turned into a cultural phenomenon. Sadly, time has passed, and many of these talented stars are no longer with us. In this video, we'll honor the legacies of the 27 A-Team actors who have passed away, remembering their real names and the iconic roles they played. Their contributions to the entertainment world will always be cherished, and through this tribute, we celebrate the lasting impact they've had. Let's dive in and remember these stars together. George Peppard as John Hannibal Smith. George Peppard, born on October 1st, 1928, was 51 years old when he starred as Colonel John Hannibal Smith in the iconic 1980s television series The A-Team. Known for his commanding presence, smooth charisma, and strategic mind, Peppard's portrayal of the cigar-smoking leader became legendary, with fans loving his catchphrase, "I love it when a plan comes together."
I gotta stay down there 2 minutes for the water to get still. You want
Well, you certainly know how to throw a party, neighbor.
murder they attempted that morning.
However, his character's tough exterior often masked a deeper, more vulnerable side, making him both a hero and a figure of complex strength. Peppard passed away on May 8, 1994, at the age of 65, after battling lung cancer and pneumonia, ultimately succumbing to the complications of his illness.
You don't understand, Johnny.
What are the stakes? 500 a hole, too rich for you?
It's interesting because the pictures I've made.
His career, which began on the stage and flourished with notable roles in films like Breakfast at Tiffany's, 1961, and The Carpetbaggers, 1964, showcased his versatility as an actor. Despite personal struggles, including a battle with alcohol, Peppard's resilience in his craft left a lasting legacy in both film and television. Lance LeGault as Colonel. Decker. Lance LeGault, born on May 2, 1935, was 48 years old when he portrayed the unrelenting Colonel Roderick Decker in The A-Team, a character whose relentless pursuit of the fugitive Vietnam War veterans made him a memorable villain on the show. With his deep, gravelly voice and commanding presence, LeGault's portrayal of Decker brought a tough, almost antagonistic energy that kept audiences on edge.
All of you, hands up.
Guys, just hand your 45 to the handsome gentleman.
Oh, I know you're gonna get away with this, but they're only just...
Unfortunately, LeGault passed away from heart failure on September 10, 2012, at the age of 77 in Los Angeles, leaving behind a legacy of iconic roles. Before his death, he had built a notable career with roles in Magnum, P.I., Knight Rider, and Stripes.
I'm intelligence, CIA. What?
I want them, and I want them bad. Move out!
A whole bunch of stripes.
Yeah, don't forget the post. The posts are important.
As well as voice work in Home on the Range and Bigfoot and the Muscle Machines. His deep voice also led to voiceover work for commercials, including campaigns for Burger King and Dodge, ensuring his influence continued even after his passing. Robert Vaughn as General Hunt Stockwell. Robert Vaughn, born on November 22, 1932 in New York City, was 53 years old when he took on the role of the calculated and mysterious General Hunt Stockwell in The A-Team. His portrayal of Stockwell, a character who had both military experience and a knack for manipulation, added a compelling layer of tension to the show's dynamic. Unfortunately, Vaughn passed away on November 11, 2016.
Want me to dial for you?
Vaughn getting away.
Just days shy of his 84th birthday from leukemia, and was laid to rest at the Hollywood Forever Cemetery in Los Angeles. Robert Vaughn's career spanned decades, and his contributions to film and television were extensive.
I have with Richard, and I have with Jason, but most of the time you can't...
Rotten pages underneath the door, and suddenly this picture we thought was going to be an
award, so it's a good example. Hollywood will tend to reward.
From his iconic role in The Magnificent Seven to his Emmy-winning performance in Washington behind closed doors, Vaughn became a household name. Markie Post as Leslie Bechtold. Markie Post, born on November 4, 1950 in Palo Alto, California, was 35 years old when she portrayed the determined and resourceful Leslie Bechtold in The A-Team. As Bechtold, a woman of integrity and strength, Post added a sharp yet compassionate character to the show, making her role both memorable and impactful.
Life except this place and us. Then perhaps I'll consider your militant...
What you're doing.
Who'd been battling cancer for the past 4 years.
Sadly, Post passed away on August 7, 2021, at the age of 70 after a courageous battle with cancer, and she was laid to rest in Los Angeles. Her remarkable career spanned decades, with notable roles in The Fall Guy, where she played Terry Michaels, and her iconic portrayal of Christine Sullivan on Night Court.
Could have given her was when she died, the day she died, Harry.
It's nice to know in this ever-changing world that you'll always be your disgustingly perverted.
Nobody can believe it. Nobody can actually believe that it's been 100.
Her versatility shone through in both television and film, making her a beloved figure in the entertainment industry. Paul Gleason as Harry Sullivan. Paul Gleason, born on May 4, 1939, in Jersey City, New Jersey, was 46 years old when he appeared in The A-Team, where he played Harry Sullivan, a character known for his stern, often intimidating demeanor. A man of few words and even fewer compromises, Sullivan was a tough-as-nails military man who clashed with the A-Team but ultimately respected their skills.
What's going on? Who are these guys? Crazy Richie sent you.
I'll rip out your eyes and piss on your brain.
It's with a bull, young man. You get the horns.
I'm shaking.
You just got it.
Tragically, Gleason passed away on May 27, 2006, at the age of 67, after battling pleural mesothelioma, a form of cancer linked to asbestos exposure. He was laid to rest at the Westwood Village Memorial Park Cemetery in Los Angeles.
The rest of your natural-born lives, you're mine. Next time I can...
Maybe you'll even decide whether or not you care to return. Hey, Carl, you think I give one rat's ass?
Gleason's contributions to film were far-reaching. He is perhaps best remembered for his roles in iconic films like The Breakfast Club, Trading Places, and Die Hard, where his performances as antagonistic characters earned him lasting recognition. Bill Dyer as engineer. William J. Dyer, born on March 11, 1881 in Atlanta, Georgia, was 52 years old when he portrayed engineer in The A-Team, a character who was quietly competent and resourceful, always ready with a technical solution to the team's problems. Though Dyer's role was not the most prominent, his skill in portraying a dependable, no-nonsense figure added depth to the show.
We ought to go, we've got a lot to do.
For just starting a really nice party.
It's true. Finding the cause.
Sadly, Dyer passed away on December 22, 1933, at the age of 52 in Hollywood, California. His cause of death was not widely publicized, but he left behind a legacy in the silent film era. Known for his roles in westerns and action films, Dyer appeared in dozens of films between 1915 and 1933, contributing significantly to the genre's development. Marta DuBois as Bobby Cardina. Marta Estella DuBois, born on December 15, 1952, in David, Chiriqui, Panama, was 29 years old when she appeared as Bobby Cardina in The A-Team, a strong and determined character who was often a key part of the team's strategy. Tragically, DuBois passed away on May 8, 2018, at the age of 65, in Los Angeles, California, from a brain aneurysm.
My name is Bobby Cardina, and I'm the captain of this vessel.
Have you notified the police about this?
Oh, yeah, they say...
No moral compass, you will dive.
Her death was a loss to the entertainment world, as she had carved out a notable career in both television and film. DuBois was well known for her roles on Magnum, P.I., and in the McBride franchise, where she played homicide detective Roberta Hanson, a role that solidified her status as a beloved TV actress. Her filmography also includes appearances in Tales of the Gold Monkey, Grace Kelly, and The Trial of the Incredible Hulk, among many others. Jack Ging as General. Harlan Bull Fulbright. Jack Lee Ging, born November 30th, 1931 in Alva, Oklahoma, was 49 years old when he played the tough and commanding General Harlan Bull Fulbright in the A-Team, a role that perfectly matched his real-life military background. Ging's character was a no-nonsense leader, often clashing with the A-Team's unorthodox methods while embodying the gritty determination typical of his action-packed career.
Good soldiers. We just found my daughter, and the A-Team saved her from all these bad... Busy morning. I'm just dying to know how I fit into your,
Jack passed away on September 9th, 2022 at the age of 90 at his home in La Quinta, California, from natural causes. His death marked the end of an era for fans who had seen him leave a lasting mark on television and film. Beyond the A-Team, Ging's contributions to the screen included roles in Sniper's Ridge, Where the Red Fern Grows, and several Clint Eastwood films like Hang 'em High and High Plains Drifter, along with a memorable stint on Mannix and The $6 Million Man. John Saxon as Calum. John Saxon, born on August 5, 1936, passed away on July 25, 2020, at the age of 83. During the filming of The A-Team in 2010, he was 74 years old. Saxon portrayed the character Calum in the action-packed film, a role that suited his intense and commanding presence. Calum was a sharp, calculated villain who exuded confidence and ruthlessness, characteristic traits that Saxon was known for in his career.
Oh, dear, I could never trust you.
Well, just... There's a point I won't go beyond.
A little bit of it at my home, you know, and we began to talk this and that.
Sadly, John Saxon passed away due to complications related to pneumonia, and he was laid to rest in the Lakeview Cemetery in Seattle, Washington. Beyond the A-Team, Saxon had a long and varied career in Hollywood, with notable roles in films such as Enter the Dragon, 1973, alongside Bruce Lee, A Nightmare on Elm Street, 1984, and Black Christmas, 1974. His contributions spanned multiple genres, from martial arts to horror and westerns, establishing him as a versatile and unforgettable actor. William Smith as Dmitri Shostakovich. William Emmett Smith, born on March 24, 1933, was 77 years old when he filmed his memorable role as Dmitri Shostakovich in The A-Team, 2010. In this film, Smith played a ruthless yet strategic adversary, capturing the audience's attention with his imposing presence and brutal demeanor. His character's cold-hearted nature made him a villain that viewers loved to hate.
Real trouble. Most
What kind of trouble is it?
Yeah, they get me out of town in a hurry kind of trouble. You know, they took from him the enigma of steel. Problem was
Smith passed away on July 5, 2021, at the age of 88 due to natural causes after battling illness in his final years, and was buried at the Motion Picture and Television Country House and Hospital in Los Angeles. His journey into acting began early, starting as a child actor and eventually establishing a prolific career in Hollywood. Over his 79-year career, Smith graced screens in iconic roles, such as Anthony Falconetti in Rich Man, Poor Man, as well as films like Conan the Barbarian and Red Dawn. His contributions to the film industry left an indelible mark, and his vast body of work made him a beloved figure, known for portraying both heroes and villains with equal intensity. William Lucking as Colonel Lynch. William Lucking, born on June 17, 1941, brought a memorable, stern, and commanding presence to the role of Colonel Lynch in The A-Team. At 39 years old when filming the series in 1980, Lucking expertly embodied the role of the tough military officer relentlessly chasing the A-Team. His no-nonsense approach made Colonel Lynch an antagonist that viewers loved to hate, a pivotal character in the early seasons of the show. Sadly, on October 18th, 2021,
That's good news, Travel.
Colonel, I'm impressed you read the...
Nearly as big as the one I'm going to use to crush you, Smith. I mean, focus on your family.
Lucking passed away at the age of 80 at his home in Las Vegas, Nevada, after battling illness. His legacy, however, endures in his extensive career in film and television, which spanned decades. Aside from the A-Team, Lucking is perhaps best known for his role as Piney Winston in Sons of Anarchy, and his appearances in films such as The Magnificent Seven Ride and The Rundown. His contributions to both television and theater, alongside his work in the Santa Paula Theater Center, cemented his place in the industry, leaving a lasting impact on fans and colleagues alike. Anthony James as Connors. Anthony James, born James Anthony on July 22, 1942, in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, was 38 years old when he portrayed Connors in the A-Team. Connors, a character with a sharp edge, exudes the typical villainous traits, cunning and ruthless, adding tension and excitement to the story. Tragically, James passed away on May 26, 2020, at the age of 77, after battling cancer in Cambridge, Massachusetts.
Luck. And luck is really the qualifying factor in all.
His passing marked the end of a remarkable career, one that spanned decades and saw him in numerous guest roles, including in Gunsmoke, The High Chaparral, and Starsky and Hutch. Though primarily known for his portrayals of villains, James left a lasting legacy not just on the screen but also in the world of art, publishing his poetry and painting after his acting career. His first and last major film roles, In the Heat of the Night and Unforgiven, were both in Academy Award-winning films, cementing his place in cinematic history. Morgan Woodward as Bus Carter. Thomas Morgan Woodward, born on September 16, 1925, was 53 years old when he portrayed Bus Carter in the A-Team. Known for his commanding presence and ability to bring intensity to his roles, Woodward's character in the series was no exception. His portrayal of a tough, no-nonsense figure left a strong impression on fans.
65, and from 1965 to 19...
I want to thank you for dropping by today. I've enjoyed our little chat.
For 35 years, and it's not just a terrible loss for me, it's...
Woodward passed away on February 22, 2019, at 93, at his home in Hollywood Hills, California, after a long life marked by his battle with various health issues. His journey to acting began after serving in World War II and later pursuing a career in theater. With notable roles in Cool Hand Luke as Boss Godfrey and Dallas as Marvin Punk Anderson, he became a staple in westerns and TV dramas. Woodward's contributions to the genre earned him accolades, including induction into the Hall of Great Western Performers, showcasing his lasting impact on the industry. Red West as Lieutenant Trask. Red West, born on March 8, 1936, was 74 years old when he portrayed Lieutenant Trask in the A-Team, 2010, a role that earned him recognition for his tough, authoritative presence. His character Trask became a pivotal figure in the film, embodying a sense of conflict and resistance that made him both a memorable antagonist and an integral part of the storyline.
Was then, I just knew him casually. They were terrific, especially with he used no. And he got out of the car, and I saw him, and I was real proud.
West's death on July 18, 2017, from an aortic aneurysm in Memphis, marked the end of a remarkable career. His passing occurred shortly after the loss of his cousin, Sonny West. Known for his rugged persona, Red's path to acting began with his involvement in stunt work, which led to roles in notable films like Roadhouse and Walking Tall. His ability to blend tough guy roles with emotional depth, especially in films like Goodbye Solo, cemented his legacy as a versatile and respected figure in the industry. John Carter as fake Hannibal Smith. John Carter, born on November 26, 1927, was 82 years old when he appeared as fake Hannibal Smith in The A-Team, 2010. Known for his commanding presence, Carter's portrayal of the deceptive and cunning character added a layer of tension to the film, leaving an indelible mark on the audience. His death on May 23, 2015, from pneumonia, came at the age of 87, and he was laid to rest in his home state of Arkansas.
Easy. It's gonna be all right.
I can't believe you came after me.
Yeah, we're pretty amazing.
Carter's acting career spanned several decades, with standout roles in Badlands, 1973, and The Hoax, 2006. He also gained fame for his recurring role as Police Lieutenant John Biddle in the television series Barnaby Jones, which further solidified his reputation as a versatile actor. Carter's contributions to both television and film left a lasting impact, establishing him as a respected figure in the industry. Jophery C. Brown as bartender. Jophery C. Brown, born on January 22, 1945 in Grambling, Louisiana, was 65 years old when he filmed his role as the bartender in The A-Team, 2010, a character whose brief but memorable presence added an intriguing layer to the gritty atmosphere of the film. His career as a stuntman began after a torn rotary cuff ended his dream of playing Major League Baseball for the Chicago Cubs, leading him to Hollywood, where he became one of the first African-American stuntmen in the industry. Jophery's health declined due to complications from a long battle with cancer, and he passed away on January 11, 2014, just days shy of his 69th birthday, in Newhall, California. Beyond The A-Team, his stunts in films like Scarface and Speed, where he performed the iconic bus jump, solidified his reputation as a versatile and fearless stunt performer. His contributions to over 400 films and his recognition with the Taurus Lifetime Achievement Award in 2004 showcased the immense impact he made on the stunt community, leaving a legacy that continues to inspire. Alan Fudge as Elliot Farnell. Alan Fudge, born on February 27, 1944 in Wichita, Kansas, was 67 years old when he filmed his role as Elliot Farnell in The A-Team, 2010, a character whose quiet yet critical presence added layers to the film's intricate plot. As a skilled actor with a strong presence in both television and film, Fudge's work spanned decades and genres, from his notable appearances in Seventh Heaven to Man from Atlantis.
Lawyer man. Well, they're not going to show up, Mr. Rogan.
His death, however, came too soon on October 10, 2011, when he passed away in Los Angeles after battling lung and liver cancer. His contributions to stage and screen included roles in films like Edward Scissorhands, The Natural, and Capricorn 1, where his versatility as a character actor left a lasting impact. With a career spanning from Broadway to Hollywood, Fudge's legacy is marked by his ability to disappear into a wide variety of roles, always leaving an indelible mark. Dick Durock as Lennox. Richard Durock, born January 18, 1937 in South Bend, Indiana, was 44 years old when he played the role of Lennox in The A-Team, a character that left an impression with his tough, larger-than-life presence. Lennox, a ruthless henchman, was a key figure in the series, often at odds with the iconic team. Sadly, Durock passed away on September 17, 2009, at the age of 72, after a battle with pancreatic cancer at his home in Oak Park, California.
What the hell was that?
This to full shot back to this, to full shot back to this, and drive you.
His death was a significant loss to the entertainment world, but his legacy lived on in his memorable roles. Known for his imposing 6 feet 6 inches frame, Durock had an extensive career, playing iconic characters like Swamp Thing in both the 1982 and 1989 films, as well as the Swamp Thing TV series. His career spanned over 80 films and 700 television episodes, where he also appeared in The Enforcer and Stand By Me, leaving an undeniable mark on the world of acting and stunts. Dana Elcar as Judge Leonard Mordente. Ibsen. Dana Elcar, born on October 10, 1927 in Ferndale, Michigan, was 57 years old when he took on the role of Judge Leonard Mordente in The A-Team, 1983 to 1985. His character, a no-nonsense figure of authority, brought a sense of justice and order to the intense, action-packed world of the show.
Almost definitely guilty, if I'm reading them correctly, and I'm pretty good.
From the fact that I did not give up, that I did not stop. Glaucoma Awareness Week, call our hotline, 1-800.
Sadly, Elcar passed away on June 6, 2005, at the age of 77, from pneumonia at Community Memorial Hospital in Ventura, California. His contributions to the entertainment world were far-reaching, from his recurring role as Pete Thornton in MacGyver to memorable appearances in The Sting, Gunsmoke, and Knight Rider. Elcar's impressive career, coupled with his resilience in the face of personal health challenges, left a lasting legacy, with his final role as a blind character on ER marking his theatrical swan song before his retirement in 2002. Michael Alldredge as Colonel Twill. Dennis Michael Alldredge, born on April 13, 1941, was 69 years old when he appeared in The A-Team, 2010, as Colonel Twill. His character was a stern military figure, adding tension and intrigue to the story. Alldredge passed away on December 19, 1997, at the age of 56 from lung cancer in Los Angeles, California. He was buried near Los Angeles, and his career is still remembered through his diverse roles in films like Scarface, as well as guest appearances on popular TV shows like ER and Quantum Leap. Michael Baseleon as Crazy Tommy T. Michael Baseleon, born on April 6, 1925, was 60 years old when he played Crazy Tommy T in The A-Team, 1985, a wild, unpredictable, and dangerous character who made a strong impression on audiences. He passed away on October 9, 1986, at the age of 61, from a heart attack in Pittsfield, Massachusetts.
Sing me a song, make it a top 10.
Yeah, well, see, the truth is, you see.
Maury Birnbaum.
On that cement floor, huh? What then?
You don't think they're gonna put 2 and 2? Show these guys how to pour some concrete.
B.A.
While Baseleon may not have achieved leading man status, he was a familiar face in TV shows with intense roles and left a lasting mark on entertainment. He was buried in Pittsfield, Massachusetts. Bobby Bass as Dexter. Bobby Bass, born on August 6, 1936, was 44 years old when he portrayed Dexter in The A-Team, 1983, a tough, no-nonsense adversary. He passed away on November 7, 2001, at the age of 65 after battling Parkinson's disease for several years. Bass was not only an actor, but also a stunt coordinator, working on films like The Cannonball Run and Mission Impossible. He contributed to improving safety in the stunt industry and was instrumental in training actors like Gina Davis and Mel Gibson. He was buried in Los Angeles, California. As we remember these talented actors from The A-Team, their incredible contributions to film and television will always be cherished. Though they're no longer with us, their characters and performances continue to inspire. Who's your favorite The A-Team actor, and what memorable moment from the show or movie will you always remember? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. Goodbye.